Good evening to anyone who is watching this. And I have one person who is a subscriber. I usually do, or will be doing, my videos at night. That's when it's the quietest in the house. There was something that was seen on the moon a couple of days ago. And the person that was filming it didn't have a high-powered telescope. But it was during the day, and like morning times, you could still see the moon still in the sky, with the moon on one side sometimes and the sun on the other. And this moon was still kind of glowing from the sun. It was still showing up in the sky. If there was something on it, kind of not on the top part of the moon, but kind of off to the side. And let's say, you can probably see my hand. This is the moon. This is the size of the moon from the way it was seen in the sky. And there was something probably about that high that the person saw on the moon. I don't know if he was using a telescope or what it may have been that he was using. It just wasn't strong enough for anyone to see any exact form or shape, or it was very hard to tell what it was. I'm also going to try and upload something that I filmed a few months ago, where there was supposed to be a not a comet, but an asteroid, I guess it was. It was supposed to be passing by the Earth. We heard of it, but one of the people I follow on YouTube, that I subscribe to his channel, I think he is called Bruce Sees All, had his telescope ready for that evening, so that everyone can get a look at this asteroid. But he was never able to film it because he couldn't find it, which I found pretty strange, because this man does know his stuff. But that same night, I did see something in the sky, and the light was too bright to be an airplane. The light was too bright for it to be a star. I did kind of look upward to kind of do a comparison to the moon, and then I panned back down to this light, this thing I saw in the sky, and it was to the north of me. And I had stopped filming because my daughter and one of her friends were acting like fools out there, and I was going to start filming a little bit later. The weird part about it was that when I turned back around after I turned my camera off, this thing in the sky, it was gone. It was completely gone. So I don't know what happened to it, and I know it wasn't an airplane. It wasn't a a star. It wasn't the moon, because I did show the moon. As far as premonitions go, um, the strongest one that I've had so far is of the moon. Something is happening. Something big is happening. Something uh, that I believe the government is trying to prepare us for. Um, I just barely heard about this Starlink uh, thing maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't know that we had that thing up in the air or up um, in space for that long, and I didn't know that it was so massive that we could just see it with the naked eye. Um, but there have been more and more sightings of UFOs. My son lives in Houston, and he was downtown. I don't know what he was doing out there, but he filmed a cigar-shaped saucer. This thing was massive. I would say it was probably the size of 2 to 3 football field lengths. But to me, these things are becoming more and more relevant to us, for the simple fact I feel that once they do come and I guess you could say introduce themselves to us, we won't be it won't be like a shock and awe thing where people start going crazy and we go into this sort of mass hysteria. Um, as far as COVID goes, um, it's not going away anytime soon. I feel that Trump is trying to manipulate Americans because of the mask wearing. This man sees more people in 1 week than most people see in a whole year, and he has not gotten sick. And I keep wondering, why is that? I honestly don't think that this man is human, and I actually believe that this man is pure evil. And I keep thinking that he is setting Americans up for failure by telling them they don't have to wear masks, or putting ideas into their heads about drinking Lysol or rubbing alcohol or industrial strength Clorox. Come on now. I worked in an emergency room for almost 20 years, and I shadowed doctors. Um, there are elementary school age children that can tell a full grown adult that that is poison and it is not good to take. So why is Donald Trump telling people that maybe if they take it, it'll kill the virus within? Um, as far as my psychic ability and premonition goes, I believe that this man is actually trying to manipulate Americans, and he's trying to kill as many Americans off as he possibly can, because he has decided, or actually thinks, that he can rule more than just the American country. I know it sounds crazy, and I'm listening to myself say it out loud. It sounds even crazier, but something's going on with this man, that I think that we should keep a closer eye on. I think that he he should have been kicked out of the White House um, when he got in trouble for whatever it was he was doing. I really never follow um, any type of politics, being Native American. So all I can say for now is stay safe, wash your hands. That is one of the best things that you can do for yourselves. Get one of those little uh, manicure brushes and brush underneath the nails. And even if you don't go anywhere, um, wash your hands anyway. Treat your body like you might be infected. And I say this because if you treat your body that way, then you will be a whole lot more careful with yourself, and you will be a hell of a lot more careful with people or family or loved ones that you interact with. Please, please stay safe. And don't listen to Donald Trump too much, as something's really wrong with this man. I don't think he's human. But yeah. Have a safe week, and I haven't had any dreams for any predictions. I only I go through like these really crazy, mad, like deja vu moments where it's not deja vu. That's the only thing I can compare it to. It's a psychic. It's basically I'm having a psychic moment. It's not deja vu. It's my psychic ability telling me what to expect or what to warn people about. I'm here to help. I'm not here to harm anybody. I'm not here to make people think that I'm crazy, because I'm not. I have 4 children and 2 daughters. One is a dental assistant. The other one is a chef. And both of my sons are Marines. So I don't think a crazy mother could raise children who are that successful. Just take care of yourselves, and as soon as I get another premonition, I will be back on to let you guys know what my premonition was. And in the meantime, I'm going to try and figure out how to upload the picture or the video of the light that I seen in the sky. Aloha.